Hello everybody and welcome to our conversation video. Today we have something special for you. We are going to take a little trip back in memory lane, but not in the traditional way. Today, January the 16th of 2025, we are going to talk about how we were exactly 1 year ago on January the 16th, 2024. And how we feel now on this same day, but 1 year later. But that's not all, because we will also dive into how we imagine ourselves next year on January 16th, 2026. Will we have changed a lot? What dreams, challenges and changes await us? What will have changed in our lives? Will we have achieved our dreams? What new challenges have surprised us? Will we have evolved in ways we never even imagined? Let's find out together today. So, Livia, what did you do on this day in 2024?
Last year in 2024, at this time, that is to say in January of last year, I was on a trip. Specifically, I went to London with a friend to spend a week there. It was a great trip and we had a great time. We visited the London Eye, the Buckingham Palace, the British Museum, the Tower Bridge, among many other things. We also ate very well, such as typical breakfast of eggs and bacon, fish and chips for lunch, and we also had tea. Not only that, but also last year at this time, apart from having made the trip that I have explained to London, I was very nervous because I was starting my longest internship in a school, in a primary school with kids. As many of you already know, I studied to become a teacher of primary education, so in 2024 was my last year of my university degree, and then we had to do our longest internship, which lasted 3 months in the school. So the previous year, at this time, I was anxious, nervous, and also excited to start that adventure in the school, in which I spent a long stay with the children, and I had to prepare a didactic unit, like exercises and activities for 3 different subjects in the school I was doing the internship. Yeah, that's all. And what about you, Julie? Where were you on this same day, but the last year?
Well, Livia, last year on the same day I was actually in school. I think I had math during that time. So I was just chilling there. But during the time of January, I actually applied for the volunteer year here. So it was pretty early, but I was already really sure about my decision in December. So I applied in January, and later, so in February, I had my digital interview with Dita from Totem, and we talked for a bit, and then I was accepted. So this time in 2024 was really exciting for me because I had to make a big decision about the next year of my life, because I was sure I wanted to take a break from school and studying, and I just had to decide what I was gonna do, and I ended up in Totem, and I'm really happy about that. And Livia, what are you doing now?
Well, basically, my life right now is based on volunteer at Totem. The truth is, that if you asked me last year if I could imagine being here today, my answer will be no. But well, right now I'm working as a volunteer in this organization. And what we do as a volunteer in this organization, in which apart from being in the office, planning our classes and all the stuff, we participate in the English and Spanish conversation. We dance with the dance group they have, we cook with the ladies, we go to the Czech classes, etc. And also in Pilsen, I'm meeting a lot of new people. I go to the library, I go out dinner many times with my Spanish group friends, and I also participate in the Spanish and Romanian conversations that they have in the library. I also go to an English group that they have in the church to continue practicing my English. And yeah, above all, I spend a lot of time, discussion and experiences with this girl that you see next to me. And you? How is your life nowadays in this new 2025 year, Julie?
Well, as you said, I am also a volunteer here in Totem, same as you. I'm living together with you actually.
Yeah, I know that.
Really. And yeah, basically we do a lot of activities here in Totem together, besides of course with the German and Spanish conversation that we don't do together because we don't speak the language. But otherwise we spend a lot of time together. I also learned about myself that I enjoy quite a lot of time to myself here in our flat. I think I'm a homebody and I do a lot of crafting. Currently I'm working on a new crochet project, and we are also going to a Krav Maga lesson together every week, but that will change soon because the semester is over and we are already looking for a new class or a course, as you would say. Otherwise, I don't have anything. Otherwise, I think you said most of it. We are going to the church. I like to go for walks here, especially around the lakes. It's really beautiful there right now. Most of them have like a really thin layer of ice, and it's amazing to just walk around there. And Livia, where do you see yourself next year?
Well, it's difficult to answer that question because in the end you never know where you're going to end up, you know. And maybe what I imagine or hope for now has nothing to do with what will happen next year. But in spite of that, I'm not going to lie that I have something in mind and that something is. As I like to travel and spend time with children, what better than to be an au pair in another country? That is to say, like, I would like to continue traveling around the world. So I imagine that next year I will be in a country where English is spoken and I will continue practicing my English, because my intention is that when I return back to Spain, I want to get my English certificate. So in January 2026, I imagine that I will be a nanny in another country and I will be sharing experiences with the host family that I will have. So yeah, that's all. And to finish with, Julie, how do you imagine this day in the next year? Will you also be recording a video with me for a YouTube channel?
Well, same as you, I also have a plan currently. I applied for a job school for Logopedia and they accepted me. So currently I'm still working on all the things I need to send them, like doctor certificates that I am like able to do the job also with my voice. But it seems like it will work out. So next year on this day I will probably be sitting in job school and listening to a teacher talk, same as last year. Yeah, I think I will probably be living with my parents or maybe in my own flat with roommates that I haven't decided yet. And I will be home, definitely not as you. You will probably be in another country, but I will be in Germany. I hope we are still in contact by then. And yeah, I think that's my plan for now. I definitely want to see my friends a lot more because currently I can't do that a lot. And I maybe want to start with a new hobby. But I will probably be not recording a video for YouTube. No. So that's a no for me.
And this is all, guys. This video is not just about nostalgic memories and unreachable dreams. It's a reflection on how time can change us. This has been our little trip back in time. Looking back, reflecting on how we were in 2024, comparing to how we feel now in 2025, and thinking about what the future holds has been an experience, has been an amazing experience. It has allowed us to see clearly how much we have grown, what we have achieved, and also what we have yet to accomplish. It's fascinating how in just 1 year things can change so much. And at the same time, it's amazing how sometimes what we thought was going to be so different can still be an important part of who we are. Whether it's our professional goals, personal relationship, or bigger dreams, reality always has a way of surprising us. And we may not know what exactly 2026 will bring for us, but what we do know is that it will be something fun and something that we are going to learn from. And yeah, now we want to know from you what you were doing on a day like today, last year, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. And how do you imagine yourself in a year from now? Yeah. What changes would you like to have made in your life, or what do you hope for the future? This is a great exercise to reflect on what we really were doing with our lives, I think. So yeah, that's all. See you in the next video with more reflection, fun, and all that. So see you soon. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.